How's it going, internet? Long time no see. Yeah, I've been pretty busy here, and so I have not been doing a lot of hobby. I've been doing a little bit, but it was always hard to get myself motivated to do a video when I'm very slowly trudging through some small projects. So I find myself with a couple of days of free time. I just got my wisdom teeth taken out a couple days ago. And so I'm going to take advantage of a couple days I have off at work here to get some projects done ahead of a couple games I have this weekend. So I've got this unit of goblins that I've been meaning to paint up. So 20 goblins with short bows, with a couple of fanatics. And they're mostly set up to guard my baggage train because I've been getting my baggage train stolen from me quite a bit in my most recent games. So this unit's going to be set up to kind of defend those. I also have a couple other things I want to paint up. So this is like my primary goal for today is to get these guys done. But if I have time, I also want to get my Mangler Squig unit painted up. And I also have a couple of other projects. So I'm going to spend most of today painting these guys. I don't have a lot of other commitments, thank goodness. So I'm just going to work on this and periodically check in. And then at the end of the day, I'll upload the video of my progress. So hopefully this is somewhat interesting to you. I'm really just doing this so that I can motivate myself because I have not been painting much in the last, 6 months or whatever it's been since I last uploaded a video. So this is my effort to kind of get back into the groove and get some painting done. So I will check back in with you guys maybe in a couple hours. It's about 10 o'clock right now, maybe a little after 10. So I'll probably paint for a few hours, have some lunch, and then check in. And you can see what progress has been made. All right, see you in a bit. Bye. All right, back again. It is about 1:15, so I've been working for just slightly more than 3 hours here. Well, also I stopped for lunch, so I've been post-lunch and ready to get back to painting. But yeah, it's been 3 hours since my last check-in. And so I've gotten some stuff done here. It doesn't look like much on the goblins, but they've got their Corvus Black, and then Eshin Gray highlight, and then Nuln Oil wash. So they're sort of my lazy black cloak sort of look going there. Same for the Fanatics. They also got their bases done to match, the rest of my army. So the next thing I need to do is start doing skin and the various browns for the woods and leathers. So that's what I'll be working on for the next few hours for sure. But it was a little bit of slow progress because I did a bunch of like base painting and then washing, and that took a while to dry. So while that was going on, I put sand on the movement trays and bases for my 2 units of squig herders. These are custom movement trays that I made because I wanted minimum units. I've got an idea of how these might work. I don't think they're particularly good in the game, but I have some ideas on how to make them manageable. So I have 2 units of 5 squigs and then the single herder there in the back. So we'll test that out in my game on the weekend. And then I got just the base primed for my giant here. So the giant will probably be a tomorrow project. I don't think I'm going to really get to him today other than maybe priming him. But since I was spray painting the movement trays, I spray painted the base. So it's got the espresso brown and then a little bit of Xandri dust on top of that. And the squig hoppers I haven't really done much on. But as I start working on these guys, I'll also work on the big guys. So that's where I'm at now. So like I said, the next thing is skin and the various browns for the woods and leathers and rope belts and stuff like that. And then a little bit of metallics and the fletching on the arrows. So it's not a lot of colors to do, but a lot of places to do them on. And that skin needs like 3 coats to get it really smooth on there. So it'll probably take a few hours to get all that done and in a good spot. But that's the next step. And I figure I'll check in with you guys at about 5 p.m. My cat has just wandered in as well. So while I'm doing that, I'm also listening to Echoes of Eternity. I haven't listened to the last 4 Horus Heresy books, so that's sort of my background noise for this project. So yeah. So yep, I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll check in at about let's see, 3 hours from now. It's 4:15 or so. So I'll check in around then, and we'll see how it goes. All right, see you then. Bye. All right, I'm here with another check-in. It's about 10 after 4, and as you can see, so I've got these guys primed up, and then their bases just blocked in with Rhinox hide, ready for a dry brush. So I'll probably do that in the next chunk of time here. So probably dry brush with the skeleton bone, and then hit it with the green rims. These guys I have, oh, my hands are covered in paint, but I got these guys, a lot of these colors blocked in here, so can't see the highlight too much on the robe, but it is slightly highlighted. I'll probably accentuate that towards the end of this project. So I got a lot of like the leathers and wood and strap colors all blocked in, as well as the skin. Needs some cleanup. You can see a little green on the side of his hood and stuff. So the next phase is going to be washing down some of these colors. So I've got a special goblin skin mix that I use to wash all the skin, and then I'll probably use a variety of sort of brown shades to wash everything else. I do need to do the arrows, so the fletchings and the arrow points, and then the wood of the actual arrow. So I'll probably block in the skin, or not block in, I'll probably wash the skin and then block in the last of the colors and then do the washes, but hope to get that done in the next couple hours here. So you can see I have slightly, it doesn't really come across, but the boots and the little quiver are slightly different colors of brown, as well as the wood of the bow. And then I need to get the little rope belts still with their little, this one's got a knot, but some of them have a little moon buckle, so I need to do those as well. And then I need to do the teeth. So hopefully I can do quite a bit of that in the next 3 hours or so. And then these guys have a little more detail on them. They got these little mushrooms, and I think they got some like patches on their things. And then obviously the ball will be metallic. So hoping to get these mostly done in the next like 3 hour chunk or so. I'll get the basing on these done, and then try to block in the red and a couple of the details on these guys. And then if I do that, then they'll be at about the same spot as the squigs. So then I can kind of work on both of them at the same time. So that's kind of the plan. Really kind of break the back of the Goblin Archer project. Although I don't think they'll be completely done in the next 3 hours, because I got touch-ups and things like that. And the last few bits always take the longest amount of time. But I think I can get most of them done. And then get these guys most of the way done. And then I can transfer over to working on the squigs. And then the giant, I need to gap fill him a little bit when I get a chance. Just, he's got this big seam on the side that I tried really hard to clean up, but it's an old model, so some of these seams are quite large. So I got some gap filler. I'll get in there, and then I'll probably prime him tonight so that he can kind of cure overnight. And yeah, so that's what we're looking at. I'm cruising through Echoes of Eternity, so pretty good. I don't think I'll finish it today, but I'll get probably to the last couple hours. It's getting me pretty pumped for some Horus Heresy, so maybe we'll do some Horus Heresy stuff after I get these updates for my goblins. So all right, I will see you back in, I don't know, 3-ish hours or so. So yeah, see you then. Later. All right, so I forgot to film a 7 o'clock check-in, so this is my 10 o'clock check-in. It's going to be the last one of the night, but I will let you know what I did. So I got my goblins mostly done. I need to touch up some robes, and I need to do their teeth and their eyes, but they're basically done. I was going to glue them on their movement trays, but I did not have enough two-part epoxy to do that. I like to use two-part epoxy because they have magnets underneath, so I can't really like pin them on their base. So I'm going to get some two-part epoxy in the morning, and I will affix them to their bases, and then I'll probably work on the little touch-up details once they're on their bases, because I keep dropping these little guys. And also my hands, they get paint on them, and then they transfer some of the paint onto the models, and so you have to touch that up. So it's just a bit of a pain. So that's probably my early morning project. I also got all of the squigs just based in their red color. So tomorrow I will, for the ones that have their heads not attached, I'll paint the inside of their mouths pink and their tongues purple to match my squig hoppers. And I'll also paint his tongue purple to match, and I'll get started on this unit, kind of working on both of these at the same time, since they're mostly going to use the same colors. And then I also got my giant primed in Peachy Peach, sort of a flesh tone. So he's sort of my stretch goal tomorrow. If I can get these guys done, I will start working on him. But even if I just get the squigs done, I'll be pretty happy with what I've got done in the last couple days. Yeah, this archer unit is like kind of not super exciting, but will hopefully be really helpful to me on the field of battle. And so having a unit of archers, 2 units of squig hopper or squig herd, and then mangler squig is going to be really nice. And if I can get the big boy done, then so be it. But yeah, so this is the last video for today. And I am going to also work on these things tomorrow, so I'll do another video for tomorrow and go over my progress. Not going to be quite as productive tomorrow, just because I have a couple errands I have to run, but I'll try to get as much done as possible. And I might sneak in a little bit of work early Saturday before my games, maybe. It might even be 2 games Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. But as long as I can get these archers done and potentially get the rest of these squigs done, I'll be happy. So, all right, well, take care, and see you in the next video. Have a good one.